Hey everybody, it's me, the Flyers guy, and welcome to the orange, black, and purple pregame report. I'm your host, the Flyers guy. Today, all three teams will be in action: the Philadelphia Flyers, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and the Reading Royals. Let's get into the Flyers first. When we last left off, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Toronto Maple Leafs on Thursday. It was a scoreless first period. But in the second period, the Philadelphia Flyers got on the board with the first goal, and it was Travis Konechny giving the Flyers the 1-0 lead. Going in after second intermission, Konechny did not come out for the third period. He had left the game with an upper body injury. So another injury for the Philadelphia Flyers, not just that. But the good news is, Konechny's injury is day-to-day. There are two more injuries in that Anaheim game. There's an injury to Jamie Drysdale. Right now, he is on injury reserve. So that's not good news. But the good news is that both Bobby Brink and Travis Konechny are day-to-day. So he could be in the lineup today. Hopefully. As I'm speaking, I'm sure somebody already knows, so not really sure. Game went into the third period. Scott Laughton, former Flyer Scott Laughton, got the goal for the Maple Leafs. A sure-handed goal, tying the score at 1-1. Going into overtime, the Philadelphia Flyers lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs 2-1. A good game for the Philadelphia Flyers. They played a pretty good game. They deserved a better outcome, but it is what it is. They lose to Toronto 2-1 in overtime. Tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers will be facing a very tough team. And this is a weird situation for the Flyers, as they will have a home series at home against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Their first matchup will be tonight at 7 p.m. Then they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Lightning again at the Xfinity Mobile Center. Both games will be played at the Xfinity Mobile Center. Last time Flyers had to play back-to-back games against the same team that was in the 2021 abbreviated Flyer season. It lasted until May of 2021. So it's the last time the Flyers ever played back-to-back opponents at the Xfinity Mobile Center. The same opponents back-to-back at home since the 2021 season. So it's kind of a rare thing. Tonight the Flyers will face off against a very good Tampa Bay Lightning team. The team the Flyers have had their troubles with this season. The last matchup in November, the Flyers were shut out by the Tampa Bay Lightning. That was a tough loss. The Flyers looking to get back on track. The injury situation is not a good situation, but in a way, the Flyers are a good, resilient hockey team, so hopefully they can pick up the victory tonight against the Tampa Bay Lightning and distance themselves in the standings from the teams below them. Meanwhile, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms were in action last Sunday as they faced off against the Toronto Marlies. In that game, in the first period, it was Cooper Marody giving the Phantoms the 1-0 lead. Toronto Marlies tied it up at 1-1. Tied it up at 1-1 in the first period. Game went into the second period. Tied up. And in the second period, Oliver Bonk gets his first goal of the season, a 2-1 lead for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. In the third period, it was Carson Dorwart who gave the Phantoms the 3-1 lead. Three-one lead as Carson Dorwart increased the lead for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms.
Back when the Phantoms head back to Allentown. Gendron poked it away. Gendy in and scores! Gendron turned that into a breakaway. Rifles it through 5.
And then it was Alexi Gendron increasing the lead to 4-1 for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. And then Phantoms were not done yet, as Lane Peterson made it a 5-1 lead. And then it was Garrett Wilson who gave the Phantoms the 6-1 lead. Phantoms get a huge 6-1 victory over a very good Toronto Marlies team. Tonight, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms will be in action as they will face off against the Springfield Thunderbirds. Meanwhile, the Reading Royals were in action last night as they faced off against the Maine Mariners, the first of three games this weekend. The Royals faced off against the Maine Mariners. The Maine Mariners. Alright, what am I doing here? Alright, here we go. Okay, I missed the goal here. Let's see here. Okay. In that first period, it was the Reading Royals getting the first goal. As Nolan Burke gave the Reading Royals the 1-0 lead. Gave the Royals a 1-0 lead. The Maine Mariners tied it up at 1-1. Tied it up at 1-1. One as Archer Kulikov made it, and then Archer Kulikov got the lead back for the Royals, giving the Royals the 2-1 lead. Alright, I can't really see here. It's not telling me who got the goal here. But you're out. Okay. Let's see. And then the Royals once again. The Royals have increased their lead to 3-1.
McCarthy, the fourth flying strike. And in his first game in 2,000 plus days, McCarthy has the point. Cook with a point to his father, Chris Cook, watching from home in Nova Scotia. MacArthur, Cook, and the Royals, a 2-goal lead up 3-1 with 4:54 to play in our first. Welcome back to Reading, Chris McCarthy.
Okay, so the Royals increased their lead, as it was Chris McCarthy who gave the Royals the 3-1 lead in the first period. In the second period, Maine cut the lead in half at 3-2, and then Maine tied it up at 3-3. Royals then fell In the overtime session, a 4-3 loss to the Maine Mariners Royals with another point. Their point streak continues as the Royals fall to the Maine Mariners in overtime. Tonight, the Reading Royals will be in action once again, facing off against the same team that they faced off against last night, and that team is the Maine Mariners. The Royals will be looking to get some payback against Maine tonight as they will face off against the Maine Mariners. So let's get ready for some hockey action first. In the NHL, as the Philadelphia Flyers will face off against the Tampa Bay Lightning at 7 p.m. And then the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Well, yes, I'm going to get some ready for some AHL hockey as well as the Lehigh Valley Phantoms will be facing off against the Springfield Thunderbirds at 6:05, and the Reading Royals will be in action, as well as they will face off against the Maine Mariners at 7:05. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy, and this has been the Orange, Black, and Purple pregame report. Let's go Flyers, let's go Phantoms, and let's go Royals.